Yo guys, Moosert here. In this video, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II and supply drops and pretty much my expectations on what it's going to be like or how it's going to pretty much turn out by the end of the game or even by the first DLC. So as you know, when Activision or when Sledgehammer says something about supply drops, we're all a little sketchy about it, including myself. So that's why in this video, I'm pretty much going to give my own opinion and my perspective on what I think supply drops are going to be like. Now, they've already have stated that supply drops are going to be cosmetic only. They posted this around June 30th. I will put a screenshot right now on screen. As you can see here, supply drops confirmed for Call of Duty World War II. Weapon variants / gear are planned to be cosmetic only. If you guys don't know, when Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was around this stage of them releasing it, they have stated that supply drops were not only going to be a thing, but only cosmetic, meaning only stuff that can customize a character with, nothing that changes the game in any way. As you know, a little before or after DLC 1 came out, they've released two weapons, the MX Grand and I believe the Marshals, I really am not sure, but they released two new weapons into the game that were only available from supply drops. Now the problem I see with supply drops in World War II is that there's only a limited amount of weapons that were made in World War II. Like, this game is literally called Call of Duty World War II, so they're very limited to what guns they can put inside supply drops. Now from the gameplay I've seen, the MP40, the Thompson, the Sten, like all weapons that should be in the game are already in the game. So I'm having trouble seeing how many weapons or what other kind of weapons they could possibly add. Now melee weapons, I really don't see a problem with them. I actually enjoy using melee weapons. I think that adding melee weapons inside supply drops would not be a bad thing. You see, they're just reskins of a knife and they're cool. Some of them can be cool. You can have like a shovel, or like, I don't have a problem with that. That's cool. But what I do have a problem with is when they add weapons. Now I think Modern Warfare Remastered has the best supply drop system so far, because you have these salvage or scrap you can use to actually buy your stuff if you don't get what you want out of supply drops. But like I said, it's going to be very hard for them to be adding weapons because it's World War II and there's only a finite or a limited amount of weapons that were in World War II were created then. So again, I'm not totally sure what they're going to be doing about that, but really I can't really see them adding anything crazy like a new weapon unless honestly, because now create a class is not necessarily a definite thing. It's going to be these divisions. Maybe they could add DLC divisions, but I really have trouble seeing them adding supply drop only divisions. Like, think about specialists when they added in the blackjack. Like, I think that supply drops, I honestly do believe this year's Call of Duty will be only cosmetic besides melee weapons. I can see them, I 100% see them adding melee weapons like swords, baseball bats. I see that, but I really hope they do the right thing and don't add any crazy weapons, because I can see them adding like, I don't know, like a chainsaw or something crazy like that. I want them to keep it like war based, because I mean in Black Ops 3 people were running around with severed arms and like baseball bats, and like it was crazy. I mean, I know it's the future and all, but I mean, let's be real, I really don't think that in war someone would be running around with a severed mannequin arm killing people. So honestly, I really don't know what they're gonna do about that. But again, I honestly think it's going to be cosmetic only for a while, or maybe even the whole game. I really don't know how they're going to do it, but I can see eventually they're going to be adding melee weapons. But again, I don't see guns being added into World War II, because it's going to be very hard for them, and even if they do, they're going to screw something up, because there's only a limited amount of weapons that were created in World War II. So if they add something crazy, then it's really going to mess up what World War II is. So that's it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.